96.1 KLPX. Classic rock that really rocks. The world-famous Frank Show. Here's more Frank. 96.1 KLPX. Tucson's real classic rock.
8:34, it's the Frank Show, and I don't want to keep him waiting any longer. Richie Ramone, welcome, sir. How are you?
Hey, what's going on? Good morning.
Hey, you're a rock star. You're awake? Is this a little early than what you're used to?
Yeah, I got a few hours sleep.
Right
Oh,
on.
that's good.
What time did you end up? What time did you end up crashing?
I usually crash around, 2 o'clock, 2 a.m., 1:32.
Yeah, that's what I do on the weekends. A lot of times I'm up till like 3 or 4 even.
How do you do that though when you're normally getting up early? Don't you? How do you stay up on the weekends? Is your body used to going to sleep?
Yeah, Friday I come home, I take a nap, and then I party till 3 or 4, and then we'll wake up around 10, and yeah.
Ah, okay. There you go. Cool.
Yeah, I make it work, you know.
That's good.
Richie, it's good to have you in town, and when we found out that you and your wife Tiffany were doing some fundraising events for Planned Parenthood, we were really excited to talk to you. What made you and your wife decide you wanted to help out Planned Parenthood?
Well, let's face it, when you get celebrity into the charities, it's a huge thing, I can help promote things. Planned Parenthood is an amazing charity for what they do, I mean, there's a lot of people out there who, don't have the money to go to regular doctors, and they take care of you in all different ways. And they're not just about, birth control and all that stuff. They go way beyond that people really don't know,
Yeah.
with healthcare and things. And it's an amazing charity that's been around for so long, and a lot of people give all their time to this. So I wanted to help them out, so that's why I'm coming to town.
Plus,
I love Tucson. So.
Plus, they're under attack constantly.
Yes, totally under attack, and I think there's another story about Rush Limbaugh and the woman thing, and there's this crazy stuff out there.
It's Richie. It's almost crazy. It's crazy stuff every day. John Kyle, our senator, who's retired soon, I guess, saying 97% of what Planned Parenthood does is abortions, when birth control is only 3%. How do you get it so upside down? Well,
that's what happens, and that's why people have to be more educated. And that's one of the reasons I'm, going down there. They just don't know. You're right. It's only 3-4%.
But I don't think the conservatives are big on education either. Rick Santorum calling President Obama a snob because he wants people to go to college. Doesn't really seem like they value education much at all. And in these Republican governors, whenever they have to cut budgets, the first thing they always cut are education.
Right. Yeah.
Do you have a personal? Do you have a connection to Planned Parenthood? Like, why did you pick Planned Parenthood to want to help out specifically?
Do I have a connection? I mean, not really personally. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
right.
But I've, don't want to get into that. But there have been times where,
it's come in handy.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, even, when I was a kid and stuff,
Sure.
It'd come in handy.
Well, and, let's say, here's where Planned Parenthood helped me out when I was younger, right?
Okay.
I met this girl, and we were hanging out for the longest time, and I still wasn't able to seal the deal. And so she finally breaks down, and she tells me, listen, I got the herpes, right?
Right.
So I go down to Planned Parenthood, and I get all the brochures and pamphlets, and I pick up a bunch of condoms.
Right.
So that's how Planned Parenthood helped me out. Yep. I'm like, I like this girl. I want to have sex with her, but I also want to find and educate myself on how to avoid getting the herpes myself.
Right. Yeah, and it's like, they don't ask too many questions, and they don't, turn you away.
And they don't judge.
Yeah, they don't judge, right. Exactly.
Yeah, it is a lot of paperwork filling out, though. And here, you're right when you say a lot of your girls don't have the money, and not just the money. If you don't have medical insurance, Planned Parenthood's there to help you.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. And a lot of people still don't have the medical insurance. So, and all the there's a lot of volunteers in that organization. So it's cool.
Let's see. You got today's Wednesday, so tomorrow night, 9 p.m. You're going to be at the Surly Wench. Right.
Right.
And then Saturday, you're going to be at the Runway Bar and Grill. That's that's on South Alvernon.
Right.
Richie, is there a website where people can go and find out what you're doing, where you're at, and all that?
Yeah, they can see it at richieramone.com. That's my website.
I've never been there. I'm going there right now.
I'm making that my homepage.
Okay.
Okay.
No, and on the 10th, that's the Corey Leas thing. So, I mean, you know, with the BMX bike riding and, you know, how he tragically died, you know, and we need to make more parks for these kids. You know, everybody wants the kids to get away from playing computers and, you know, the games on the computers, but they have nowhere to play, really, you know. And, you know, bike riding and skateboarding, all that stuff's a big thing. So,
hey,
you know.
Richie, I don't know the Corey Leos story. I don't know the Corey Leos story. What happened?
Oh, that's the one. You know, he, you know, they riding their bikes in the street, and he got clipped by an SUV. He got clipped by an SUV, and that pushed him out in the street, and another SUV just ran him right over.
Oh God!
And you know, because you know he's like a BMX. You know, these kids who ride those bicycles.
Sure.
I think you guys have a skateboard park and stuff like that, but you really have nothing for the bicycle thing, which is big now. All that extreme sporting.
Sure.
So they do it in the streets. And then when they do it in the streets or they go to somewhere, then the police stop them and they're not allowed. So, you know, you really can't, you know, fool around like that in the street, and this is what happened. So we're trying to get the petitions and, you know, get all the signatures so that they could build the BMX park over there.
Oh, right. Okay. Dude, you were all about helping out these organizations that need a little bit of a spotlight.
Well, I think it's important for, you know, for me and other artists to do that. You know, you see it happening. You got to give back a little, you know. I mean, and anything I can do to help, you know, will help everybody. It just draws attention to that. Like, this is why we're talking now, you understand? So,
sure. Yeah.
I understand.
You know, it's perfect for that.
Richie Ramone in town with his wife Tiffany doing a couple fundraisers, richieramone.com. Hey, thanks for chatting with us, all right?
Okay. Sounds great, man. Have a good show.
You too, Richie. Thank you.
All right.